Oh, you know what's so funny? You know what's so funny?
Oh, God.
I measured.
Is this serious? Or
I swear to God, this is serious.
I thought it was a bit.
I'm going to have to adjust the tripod because I measured it based on your height, and now the top of my head's getting cut off.
Get out of my house. Get out of my house. You're still getting cut off, man.
Yeah, sorry. I forgot how short you are.
I don't like looking at us while we're doing it.
I mean, I can turn it. Don't look at it though.
No, I know, but I can't help
You're
it.
just that vain that you have to look at it.
No, I
can flip it down. It was only just so I could test.
No, I don't mind.
No, because I know you. I can see you're already gonna be looking at it the whole time. All right, let me just flip this. So episode 2.
Oh fuck.
Of the cast, dude.
Of the cast, the pod, bruh. The party.
I wanted to ask you something. The other day I was eating sausages and eggs, right? Now, there's a reason I'm asking you this. When you have sausages, how many sausages do you have on your plate?
But it's just sausages and eggs. You're not doing like a full English. You're just literally sausage and eggs.
Could be a full English, but let's not say a full English, because a full English there's a more of a set number. But if you're just having like sausages and eggs, or maybe bangers and mash.
Oh, but these are different things. A bangers and mash, I'm having 4 or 5 probably.
Okay, but see, that answers my question.
No, but if if there's substantial amounts of like even eggs, like eggs is like a protein.
Yeah, but that you've already.
I'm having 2.
Yeah, but you don't realize that you've already answered my question.
So what's the question?
Well,
am I gay?
Yeah.
How many sausages do you want?
Our survey says 5 sausages. No, I'm asking because you said, if it's like that, I might have 4 or 5. You said 4 or 5. I can't have an uneven number of sausages.
Oh, you are the most autistic guy ever.
But that's why I had to ask you.
Insane.
Because obviously I could.
Other people find your autism endearing.
Yeah.
I find it infuriating. I hate it.
What's infuriating about it?
Just eat the fucking if I made you sausages like bangers and mash, and you were like, thanks, bro. No, I appreciate it, but that's free on the. I would fucking throw it at you.
No, but if you made it for me, I would just.
You just throw one in the bin. You just slyly throw one in the bin and be like, yeah, it's all good now.
No,
That's crazy.
But to me, you seem crazy. This is the thing about autism.
Right, yeah, no, I'm the crazy guy because I don't fucking count my. Listen, let me ask you this: let's say, we were in like a controlled experiment, and it was like, right, here's 3 sausages. Eat them.
Yeah.
They have to be even, you said, or they have to be odd?
They have to be even.
Okay, so I give you 5 sausages on a plate. Take them.
Yeah.
And you have to eat them as they are. You can't change it. What does that do to you? Is it making your skin crawl? Is it making your brain tick? Like, what is the thing that makes you... You know what I'm saying though? I'm saying with these autistic things, is it hurting you? Is it burning your soul? Is it making your brain go
It's just
funny?
even stuff like this. Like I just started doing that in my hand a little bit. it makes me, it's like an itch all over my body that you can't scratch.
Funny.
Yeah.
Well, okay. What other ones have you got? Give me okay, if you come, do you have to like shoot like 3 loads, or you have to do it all over again?
No. I have to shoot 4 loads.
Yeah.
No, it's stuff like I can't wear unmatched socks.
Oh yeah, but I think that's pretty reasonable. I think only homeless guys wear unmatched socks.
No, but I think the thing is, if
George wears unmatched socks for sure.
If you can find socks.
That aren't full of cum, yeah. No, not these ones as well.
Oh, this one's got cum in it as well. I forgot I came in that one and all. I think the thing that's funny though is that like you say that that's normal, but like that means everyone has quirks. I just have more, or autistic people just have more quirks than the average person.
No, but I do think like wearing matched socks is kind of reasonable. Like most people probably do that, right?
Yeah, but
unless you're like a proper like all time like slacker, lazy.
Okay, but think about it this way though. Let's say you're getting ready and you have to leave the house, and you open your drawer and there are no matching socks, right? Yeah, but there's one pair from one pair and one pair from another pair, right? You would just put them on, right?
No, because I would never put 2 unmatched socks in there without their partner.
Okay, fine, but
Because I'm
partner.
because I'm a grown up. I'm an adult. So if there are two spare socks, I will put them aside and wait till I find their compadre, and then I'll pair them together because I'm an adult and I do washing and I'm a man.
No, I get
I'm
that.
a fucking real tough man and I do laundry and I know how to do it.
I do laundry like a man.
Yeah, I do it like a man.
And I bleed once a month like a man. No, what I mean is that like, let's say it's a hypothetical. I mean, it's like with your thing. You're not actually going to sit me down in a control room with 3 sausages on a plate.
I fucking might. If you carry on, I might do it straight after this.
Hey, free food. Food that makes me uncomfortable, but free food.
Yeah.
No, but my point is that let's say, I don't know, one got lost in the wash and another one got lost in the wash, and they're the only clean socks you have.
Okay, again,
you're wearing those socks, aren't you?
I'm being autistic now because this is a tough thing for me to.
I'm just double checking. Yeah, we're good.
This is tough for me to put myself in this situation now because I don't foresee a situation where I would ever not have socks washed, and if I did, the only ones, because honestly, if I have a spare sock, I'll throw it in the bin before I put it in my drawer.
Okay,
I'm not putting a spare sock in my drawer because I know this is going to happen.
Yeah, but what if the other one turns up?
It's not Madeleine McCann. It might turn up.
So you're saying you don't find stuff like down the back
of course, no, but that's what I'm
saying.
But I'm saying I would normally set it aside and keep it in like the clean laundry bin until I find its life partner, yeah, until I find its lover. But I'm not just willy-nilly just throwing willy-nilly. I'm not just throwing like spare socks into my sock drawer. Because I know that this is gonna happen. If I just throw random shit in a sock drawer, then fucking lo and behold, Wednesday comes around and I've got one white one and one fucking stiff one. Like I'm not gonna do that.
No, but just answer the question.
Okay,
if you have
in this
two
hypothetical
socks
world,
that don't match, are you wearing them?
Yeah. Okay, but so you just wouldn't leave the house?
No.
You wouldn't leave the house. You would just go, do you know what, my day's ruined?
No, I would be like, okay, I'll wear like the 2 socks I wore yesterday for one more day or something. I'll find an alternative. I'm not putting on one blue.
But we're living in first of all, I have black and white socks. I don't have blue socks and green socks.
Yeah, but that's because you're not a gentleman of like taste.
I am a gentleman of color, actually, compared to you. I am a gentleman of color. Compared to you, anyway, I am.
I was about to say a gentleman of color.
You fucking prick.
Yeah.
You're not a person of color socks.
Yeah. As a person of color socks, that's so funny.
That's so funny.
It would be funny to go into like a race-related debate, and then someone's like, "Well, as a person of color, I feel like I experience this," and I'm like, 100%. And look, as a person of color socks, my opinion is that you should go fuck yourself.
Like it makes you better than them for some reason.
Yeah, exactly.
No, but listen, you put me in this weird world where I'm not fucking doing things like a reasonable adult, and I'm just suddenly left with one green and one blue sock. I'll put it to you, in this situation, you don't have day-old socks. You don't. They're the only socks in your house. You've been robbed by a fucking sock robber, and they've took every pair of socks except the blue and the green one, and you've got an important gig or an important meeting or whatever.
Yeah, but that's just ridiculous.
Oh, but it's not ridiculous that I only have a blue and green sock and there's no other clean socks in my house.
If all your socks are like wet from the washing, and you happen to have,
I don't wash all my socks at one go though. I do it in like cycles.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
All right, fine.
Do you know how a washing machine works?
Yeah,
Have you done laundry?
Okay, fine. You know what? Your question was equally valid.
Yeah.
To my equally valid.
So what
equally insane.
Yeah.
As mine.
We're fucking idiots. But where
Hold us back. We're on a podcast. Guys, we're idiots. Don't listen to anything we say. We're just comics. What do we know?
What do we know? All right, go. So okay, let's say you're in that situation.
Yeah.
You're not leaving. You're just going to be like, you know what? I'm not going to do that spot at Top Secret. I'm just going to stay at home because I can't wear 2 colored socks.
No, I just turn up at Top Secret barefoot.
Oh, fuck it now.
No, I'm kidding. No.
You're putting the socks on. Surely.
Oh, dude, that really makes me uncomfortable.
But I would feel uncomfortable wearing different colored socks as well because I'd feel like people are going to look at me and be like, this is not an autistic thing. This is just me being like, it's kind of like bummy to wear.
I remember like kids as I was growing up and like random friends, they would wear socks that weren't matching. And
but they're in prison now. they're in prison or they're dead. Everyone knows that. Everyone had those kids.
Yeah.
But okay, fucking hell, man, that's crazy. But you'd put the socks on. Come on, I need to pin you down on this. You would put the socks on. You have
if I have a spot.
Oh. Or are you going barefoot
in
them bust down Air Force?
What season is it? I've done that before.
That's crazy.
What season is it?
Oh, it's winter.
Oh, then it's too cold.
Well, was you gonna say barefoot?
Maybe. No, not barefoot, but like barefoot in the shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I'd probably put the sock on, but I'd just be hating every minute of it.
You'd be like, you'd kill your spot and you'd still just want to kill yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, it would be terrible.
What other one? Have you got any other ones that you think I would find interesting?
I've probably got loads, but...
you don't even know you have
There's loads, yeah. But I actually... You know what? Let me... Okay, so like...
People like this should be put down, in my opinion. I think you're a fucking burden on society. Yeah. Just put these guys down.
Yeah, but we add so much value, though. You know?
Do you?
Yeah.
Tell me 5 autistic people that have added value to my life.
Oh, dude, fucking.
I'm gonna get fucking shit for this as well. I actually don't have a thing against autistic people.
Yeah, dude.
I have a thing against him.
Where's the community? This is actually, I'm technically disabled, dude.
Oh,
so I want the community, the autistic community. I've heard so much about communities rallying behind someone, you know?
Yeah.
Whether it's like regional people, like Scousers or Northerners in general, or like whether it's like nationalities. And like, where are the fucking autists, dude? Where are the other fucking...
They're fucking not leaving the house because they only had a blue and green sock in the drawer. That's where they are. They're not going outside.
But they can type online. They can type in the comments and be like, fuck this Ashley guy. He wishes he was white and he's not, you know?
Where are my anti-racists people? Because you need to back me up against this guy. This guy is an autistic racist. Autistic racist is fun. There's something there.
No. The funny thing is that it's not that being white's better. I just find it funny that you wish you were white, you know?
Oh, I mean, look, I'm glad I got a nice skin complexion, but yeah.
Yeah, you got a good little tan on you.
Yeah, that was the most condescending racist thing you've ever said. He spat when he said that. There was hatred in that. You got a nice little tan on you. Wow. That felt so filled with venom.
Did you catch that from a trip to the pyramids or what?
Jesus Christ. That felt so racist. That's the first time I've actually felt that you actually hated me for my skin color.
No. That was an admiration. I was like, you got a nice little tan on you.
No, but you didn't say it like that. Did you say, you got a nice little...
I didn't pause. I didn't pause.
I heard a bit of phlegm coming up your throat as you said it.
I hear phlegm when you talk.
To my fucking uncles. Oh my god! No, but genuinely, I just want to clarify: autistic people, I hold no ill will to you. It's him personally. Yeah, I don't like when he does it.
How are you actually doing like a piece to camp? Like you're looking down the barrel of the camera. I don't want to fucking guys. I just want to say we have no viewers.
I know, but we
have no one.
If that clip of me getting onto the autistic people goes viral, which it won't, but if it did, I don't want to get fucking people coming like throwing free sausages at me or something.
If it goes,
free sausages
at you. They throw 4. What?
I'm sorry. You're right. I don't understand you. Oh, fucking hell.
There's loads of stuff. I think it's.
Give me the one you think is the wildest. Because there must be one in your head. Is there anything related to sex? Because that's got to be pretty funny. Because I kind of have things like that. I might have a touch of it.
No, dude. There's nothing more annoying than someone who's clearly.
I might have
like, you know what? I fucking I'd like to drive in the right-hand lane. Like, actually, maybe I am a bit autistic. Actually.
No, I could have it though because I'm very particular. I might have OCD actually.
Yeah,
because I'm very particular with things.
What RTD?
What's RTD?
Retardation. You probably have I can see a sprinkle of that.
When you said it, that's the first thing I thought of. And I was like, let me not say that just in case it is a real thing that he's like throwing at me like some fucking hell.
Yeah, you might have a bit of OCD. Okay, well, when you say you're particular with sex stuff, what are your...
not even sex stuff, but like the way I do the dishes.
Like you have to tap the guy on the head 3 times.
yeah, before I can come in his mouth. Yeah. No, I like when I do the dishes, I have a system where I like lay the plates down, then I lay the small plates, then but if someone does it like differently, I'll want to fucking...
Yeah, but that's what I'm like. That's
so I'm autistic.
No,
we're brothers, man. We're brothers. I got you. Yeah, we're the same. We're the same. I've got a bit of tan on me.
Save me a flight.
It's a special day today. Let's not talk about it.
It's a special day. Yeah, it's the day of your people. It's wow. It's 9/11, isn't it? It's not...
I think one of them was actually Egyptian. You know, I'm pretty sure we'll fact check it, but I'm pretty sure one of them was.
Wow. Well, that's something for you to claim because you guys have been riding the pyramids for a while.
You've
been coasting on the pyramids.
Yeah, come on, it's number one, baby. Number one at making structures.
You're like The guy who
Don't do this.
You know how like there's that guy who I don't know, maybe he like won like a fucking sports tournament when he was in like year 11. And
I was like, yeah, I had a trial for Brentford.
And exactly. And at the end of year 13, he's like, dude, you remember I actually did that fucking, I won that tournament that one time. Like, dude, it was 4 years ago, let it go. That's like, you guys have pyramids.
Yeah.
And they're amazing. But you gotta...
Have you been there?
No, I really want to go though. I really want to see the Sphinx.
I've never been.
That's shocking.
No, I told you.
Do you have a passport?
A what? Are you taking the fucking piss? He's trying to deport me already. Look. No, I have a fucking... I have a European one.
No, but I mean, do you have an actual passport? Because I know people that haven't left the hood and they haven't got passports. That is true.
When I met you, I'd just come back from holiday. You know I've been on holiday. I can't do this.
Sorry, you think I'm keeping track of your fucking itinerary? I don't even know where you went.
You do know where I went because you always roast me that I always bring it up.
Where the fuck did you go?
Wow,
Ibiza or somewhere?
No, you fucking... you think of me as such a stereotype, innit? You think I'm like a proper...
Yeah, but you are though.
No, I'm
You wear
not.
like skin-tight Fred Perry knitted t-shirts.
I don't.
And you're like, cheers, ski. You know what I mean? You're a little bit of a fucking... You insult women and stuff. Like you're...
Yeah. You know. Get out my country. No, I know.
Where the fuck... What do you mean I roast you all the time for? Where the fuck... Wait, let me guess, hang on. Because I don't know...
Man, you fucking know.
You're saying when we first met, you came back from somewhere?
Not far off. And I brought it up a couple of times because it was relevant.
Caravan site. Is that not the answer?
No, that wasn't
even being sarcastic. I wasn't, because you said I roast it for you all the time.
I'm not liking it so far. I'm really not liking this.
I'm just trying to figure out where'd you come back from? Is it somewhere like...
It's exotic.
Caribbean?
No, you're a fucking piece of shit. I would remember if you went on holiday, you know, if you had money and stuff.
I don't, so that's not going to happen. It's an easy cheat code. I'm broke. I can't go on holiday. Where did you come back from?
I went for a month.
Exotic?
Asia.
Oh, Thailand.
Yeah, man. Fucking hell. Jesus.
Yeah, you fucking love brasses. I forgot. You love brasses.
I was out there to train, actually.
To train how to suck off a lady boy, dude. You're out there to train. Throat train.
Fucking running trains on me.
Dude, the idea of you getting a train ran on you by 2 Thai lady boys.
Oh, it's great.
So funny.
It's great.
It's just the kind of banter we have. Do you know what I mean? We're just fucking, that's the kind of banter we fucking have.
Yeah, we're ticking all the boxes. You're a piece of shit though. I thought we were actually friends.
We are, but I don't associate with you going to Thailand recently. I knew you'd been to Thailand, but I didn't know that was like a thing. Yeah, but now that you mention it, you must have a passport because you went there, so that's fair enough. Yeah. That's good. That's good for you. That's like progression for you.
I can't believe you fucking mugged me off on 2 levels there as well. Because when you said, do you have a passport? I thought, oh, he's calling me a freshie.
No.
And then it was, but you know, like, you're poor in that, innit? You can't have a passport.
If there's one thing no one can take away from you is that you've assimilated. You know what I mean? Like, no one can take that away.
Yes. I've blended right in.
You have.
I'm lurking in the shadows. You'd never know. Well, I mean, you know, the face gives it away, but on the phone, you'd never know.
It's hard to say because I know you now.
Nah, you wouldn't know.
Yeah.
If I was on the phone, like, you're right, mate.
Yeah, but you don't go, you're right, mate.
Well, what do I do?
You go like,
right.
Yeah, cool, well, yeah, I'll be there. I'm you know what I mean?
Do an impression of me, because you're good at doing impressions. Do one of me.
Do one of me. Do an impression of me, because you're good at doing impressions. I can't.
That wasn't that bad.
Yeah, but it wasn't great.
Nah, it wasn't
normally
great.
with impressions, I can either do them or I just cannot do them.
But I don't have like a very extreme voice though, do I? I speak somewhat normally. That's what it is. You need someone to be like, all right.
They need to have more of a defining.
Inflection? Is it?
Inflection.
Afflection.
No, not afflection.
Inflection.
Inflection. There you go.
Okay.
Very well.
Get out of my house. I'm not like, this guy has been here for 20 minutes.
Don't you want to be like... I would, if I got, and I'm saying this in a good way.
This is about to be an autistic response.
No, it's not. I'm saying if I got a compliment from one of my betters, I would be like, "That's amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much." Is what I'm saying. I would be happy about it.
Fucking hell. Right. No, come on. Tell me one of your autistic tics in the bedroom. No, you must have one. There has to be one because if you have one for fucking eating a sausage, you have to have one for eating arse. Like you can only go clockwise or something. Otherwise,
I can only go.
Otherwise, it makes your feet tickle or some shit.
I don't know. I'd have to do a survey. I actually can't think of anything. I would say if there was, I actually can't think of any.
So you
particularly weird things.
Come normally.
I come. No, I come green good.
Yeah, no,
because I'm autistic.
I don't know. You might have to like shout a word 5 times when you do it or something. Otherwise, you get an itchy back. I don't know how this works.
Yeah, no, that's.
Well, you get the itchy back from the cum, you know. That was the one. Yeah, there we go. Classic.
I don't know. I think I'm trying to think of myself through when I have sex. Because also that's what's funny. We have sex the same way.
Yeah, we do.
Which is funny. We had a chat about that once where we came to the conclusion that me and you fuck very, very similarly.
Yeah.
Which I think is quite sweet.
Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of weird, really, because you as I was saying it, you were like, "Yeah, same, yeah, I do that," and then vice versa. But yeah, we do.
Yeah.
But that's why I'm trying to figure out what to do, because I'm thinking there must be something that you do. Can we call one of your past lovers and ask them if there's any autistic things that you do?
See if I can make a call.
There has to be something. There has to be. Do you take your socks off when you fuck?
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah, usually I'd say.
Okay.
Although I didn't used to. Okay.
No reception.
No. I'm waiting to get a call back. I mean, I mean, maybe there is something.
There has to, if you have to like count the amount of but it's okay. So the whole sausage thing, does that go on to other food as well, or is it?
Yeah, 100%. Food is a very.
But you're not counting peas, are you?
No. But they count as like one kind of amorphous blob. They don't count as individual things.
Okay, what about like chicken tenders or something? Because in shops they only sell 3 or 5 of those, right?
No, it's not something I'm like super conscious of all the time. It's just if it's really noticeable and unavoidable, it will be. I won't be like if you gave me a plate with three sausages on it, I wouldn't be like, oh fuck, and just start like
disintegrate,
dribbling and fall on the floor. I would just be like, I would just notice it, and I'd be like, It's more like a noticing thing. Some people get more.
But it would bug you though. It would make you feel uncomfortable.
It would bug me a little bit, but then my level of hunger can offset how much it would bug me. So if I'm less hungry, then 3 instead of 4. If 3 is the right number, like if I have ham and cheese toasties, 3 is always the right number. Is that weird?
I wonder if you should just be put down. Like if you just be, because I feel like this is a horrible existence to be like, I need 3 ham and like just maybe euthanasia is the.
No, it's actually a really good existence. Apart from the whole crippling depression and like never being happy. Other than that.
Okay, let's do this then, because I have no autistic friends. I probably do have them, but they probably never got like.
Dude, you do comedy. There's no way.
Yeah, but I don't have a lot of friends in comedy.
True, yeah.
There's a select few. People don't like me.
That's true.
No,
you fly too close to the sun.
Yeah, fuck it hell.
So you think about me, man. I'm sort of an edgy comic.
I'm
you know
fucking,
what you see is what you get. You know what I mean?
I teeter on that line, mate. I teeter right on that line.
You can't say anything anymore.
No, but you got to remember as well, like my friends, like my upbringing is like very like working class. People like autism isn't something that gets considered amongst the people I grew up with, because we're like below working class.
Yeah,
we're like the benefit class almost. The people I grew up with. Do you know what I mean? So I've definitely got friends with autism, but they never knew they had it. It was just a thing where
I didn't know I had it for like basically my whole life.
But okay, so now that you know, what's a benefit of having it?
A benefit.
I know everyone goes, "Oh, he's good at maths or whatever," but like genuinely, is there anything that you would say where it's like it's helped you?
Do you know what? I think it's not that there's benefits of okay. Well, one benefit I would say is I'm much more sensitive than the average person, which is a gift and a curse. Autists are typically like, I shouldn't say typically because it's such a fucking grey area. I can only speak for myself. I think it's
a spectrum, isn't it?
It is a spectrum, but also it's like me to say like this is what it's like. I can't. It's such a fucking
I'm just saying for you though. For
me, I would say that I'm much more sensitive than the average person.
I think I might have this, man.
I feel.
Can you catch it? Because I feel like I'm sensitive and I do dishes in a certain way, and I wouldn't put on old socks.
Everyone has little quirks and patterns.
Why are you so against me being in the same group as you? Is it because of the town?
I never even thought about
Is it because of the town? Is that what it is?
No, it's not the
He's
town.
like, we don't need another one of you in this group.
No. It's becoming a takeover. No, No, it's not the tan. It's the fact that you're too much of a geezer.
Yeah, but you're a bit of a geezer.
Yeah, I'm a bit of a geezer, but I'm also like a fucking autistic moron, you know? Like I'm a weird like hybrid of like I'm a weird puddle of shit, you know?
Yeah, well
you're a bit more like
that's how I explain.
I think the thing is, I think do you know what it is? I think the thing of being autistic or probably neurodivergent in general, but I think the thing is that I look at people, I've always looked at people like you and gone, oh, that's so...
Thank God they should not be here. Yeah, people like me.
Yeah, people. No. When I say people like you, what I mean is people that aren't
dig
white.
That hole. Yeah, you dig that hole.
No, what I mean is I've always looked at people like you who are, you've got like, it's hard to explain, but you've got your shit together in a way where like you look like you smell good and you're kind of like, you're organized and like there's an element of like, you're together. I always feel like I'm doing all the stuff that I think I'm meant to do by emulating other people, but I always feel like I'm just cobbling this together with sellotape.
Yeah, but I feel like that. I don't think I've got shit together at all. Not one bit. I've got nothing together. I am hanging on by a thread.
Yeah, but you know when people have like, you know,
I'd rather hang from a rope. No,
but you know when people like, you're the kind of guy where like, you know, you'll have like a little clean trim and you'll have like your tight fitting clothes and you'll be like, hello boys, you know what I mean? You know, you've got like your ankle socks and stuff. Like
what? So because I enjoy like fashion and looking okay, I can't be autistic.
No, it's not that. It's the fact. It's. You know what's funny? I bet there'll be autistic people watching this being like, I know exactly what he means, but it's so difficult to articulate. But it's like, I feel like a hodgepodge imposter of someone who's able to get by in my day.
So do I. So I genuinely do feel like this is becoming like, this is not even funny anymore.
Well, maybe you got the tism, mate.
No, don't you dare wish that on. No, I'm joking. No, but I genuinely do feel like that. So is that, surely that's not autism though. So why do, because I exactly what you just said, it rang so true to me where I'm like, I feel like, and do you know what? It annoys me because you know how you're like, oh, you wear fucking, you know, tight clothes and you got a haircut.
Yeah.
I know that people think that about me. I know when I show up to a gig, people are like, oh, this guy's got his shit together. And it's like, no, I have no idea what I'm doing.
Yeah,
and
but I feel like you'll never worry about.
2 secs, pause. Hello? Oh, you outside? Yeah.
I'm just going to make this a solo pod for now. And that's another example of how Ashley is not autistic because he prioritized his girlfriend over me. He's not autistic, dude. He's not. There's no way he's autistic. He's too together. And he's too like, oh, so hang on a minute. How come you like, he's not, dude. You know when you just know? I don't know. I'm probably going to cut this out. Fucking. He's giving me something to cut out. Such bullshit. These fucking Egyptians. Oh, hey, yeah. So.
Yeah. Why does that? Is that another reason I'm not autistic?
No, it's like you know what it is.
So what am I? Just a mess then? You get to label it with like a condition, but
but you're not a mess though.
I am. Well, because okay.
Do you like? Have you always showered every day?
No, because I've been depressed before and I barely shower.
Okay, not when you're depressed though.
Okay, wait. Can I just say something before we continue this conversation? The way you're like differentiating people who have autism to the people who don't is that the people who have autism are dirty.
No,
and they don't dress well.
No, you didn't let me finish my point. It's not that they don't dress well. It's not that they're dirty. It's that I have to be more conscious and remind myself of day-to-day life management stuff. So it's not that I don't shower or like I don't clean my teeth or anything, but I have to consciously remind myself in my day to do basic day-to-day things. Same with like preparing food. So for example, quite often, if I will just forget to eat, for example. So it's more like general life management stuff. And also, again, I'm not putting this on all autistic people. But
what is the definition of autistic? If you like Google that shit, what is it?
Let's you know what? Let's use technology. Hey Siri, what's the definition of autism?
Autism means a developmental disorder of variable severity that is characterized by difficulty in social interaction and communication.
You don't have difficulty with social interaction.
Patterns of thought and behavior.
Or repetitive patterns of thought behavior.
Okay, so what social situations do you, because you seem like a pretty confident guy to me. I think you're more confident than me.
Yeah, but I'm just good at faking it.
But so am I.
Yeah,
People think I'm confident. I'm not. I hate myself. Every time I walk in the room, I'm like, everyone here doesn't like me. Is this the tan thing again? Or is it? I feel like this is that's a pattern, by the way. That's an autistic pattern.
Yeah, the confidence thing is what you just said. Is like, yeah, but you seem more. That's the whole thing, and I've spoken about this before. That's the whole thing of I learned how to mask really early on, because when you grow up, and also, like I said, I didn't know I was autistic for like my whole life. When you grow up and you're, if you don't, even if you're not aware of it, you're autistic, you socialize differently, and it's weirdly. I'm getting a call from girl. Hang on. Okay, yo, you're on speaker and we're on the podcast. We're talking about autism, and Ashley is asking if I have any. I told him about the sausages thing, and he said. He was like, "You're insane that you would ever care about that." I said to him, "If you were to have sausages, how many would you have?" And he was like, "Oh, if I'm having sausage, I don't know, 4 or 5." And I was like, "Well, that answers my question right away." And then he was like, "Oh, what? Do you have any sexual things?" And I couldn't think of any, and I don't think that I do, but I thought I'd call you and ask if there's anything I do sexually that's like autistic.
I mean, your issue with any residual moisture is definitely autistic.
Oh, wow.
That's a good point. Do you reckon that's a good point, actually? Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point.
So
that's a sensory thing. Yeah, sensory things. Thank you for helping me with.
Yeah, but I don't like bright lights.
Yeah, but it's not just.
Why am I so desperately trying to get into this club? I don't know why I'm even trying to get into it.
So sensorily.
Is he trying to join in? Is he trying to be autistic?
Yeah, he's stealing my thunder, and exactly, and I don't. He's stealing my thunder, and I don't like it. What?
I don't like.
No, but what I'm saying is. The point she made about the moisture, that's a good thing. So
wait.
So after I fuck,
we're going to dive into this.
Oh, you're going to be like, oh, so you can't get your girl wet.
No, I wasn't going to say that.
What I'm saying is, after I come, right?
That's not an issue.
Hey, there you go. No, thanks, baby. No, after I come,
we're gonna bleep that bit.
Once I take my dick out and I like roll over or whatever.
If the bed's wet, you feel uncomfortable.
Well, that I guess, but also if I've just got like a bunch of pussy juice all over my dick and cum all over my dick, I will have to I want to get toilet papered off as soon as possible.
I do that though, bro. I'm not joking. I do that as well.
He's so desperate to get into the
club. I think you're faking it. That's what I think. Oh, I know, because I'm doing all the same things you're doing.
Okay, can you help me out, please? Because he thinks I'm faking. Now I can't. It's so hard to articulate.
Everything he said that he has, and that makes him autistic. I do the same thing. So either I have it or you don't have it.
Okay.
No, okay. Firstly, Ollie is autistic. That's just 100% true. There is just no way that's not true. And I'm saying that as somebody who's also autistic and as a therapist and who knows him. There's just that is just true. There are often habits that kind of we have that are in common. That's why people say things like, "Oh, everyone's a little bit autistic." It's just not how it works. Everyone's got things. It's just how many and to what degree.
Yeah, bitch.
I'm not happy about this.
Cool, you've been really helpful. Okay, thank you.
Call me back if you need any more proof of autism.
I'd like a certificate if possible, honestly, but I appreciate it.
I've got some crayons I can make.
Nah, he'll eat them.
Yeah, that's my dinner. Okay.
Only 4 of them, babe.
Yeah, exactly. Only 4 red ones.
I don't think you like the range of colours and sizes that I've got.
No, that would make me melt down. All right, cool.
There's an odd number of them too.
All right, I'll shout you later.
All right.
I don't like how professionally she broke that down as well.
Yeah,
that put you on 100% in the right, which I didn't enjoy.
Yeah.
Oh God. Okay, fine. Well, I'm a normal functioning human being, I guess.
That's
a shame, isn't it?
But that's good.
Yeah.
It is really exhausting.
I feel like I could get more gigs if I was neurodivergent.
Yeah, but
Have you leaned into that yet? I feel like they do offer gigs to that.
Yeah, they do, but I don't want to lean into it, dude. I don't want to so many comics are autistic, I reckon, to some degree. Like, you can just tell. But also B, dude, I don't want to use my fucking, who I am as, some weird... I know this sounds counterintuitive, but I don't want to use who I am as some weird selling point. Book me because I'm this. It's just book me because I'm funny. I don't want to be like, oh, can I have a spot? I have trouble with my sausages. I don't want to that's so stupid. That's like, can you imagine Louis C.K. doing that? Fucking being like, hey, can I get a spot? Because I'm bald. Like,
I need help with my sausages.
yeah.
It's so funny.
Book me for your night. Because I have to, you know, and I know they go, how long are you doing? And they're like, oh, we'll give you 5. And I'm like, it's gotta be a 10. It's gotta be a 10, I'm afraid, because I can't do a 5.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
No, I do hear you on that. I feel like a lot of people there is a scene like that.
Oh, of course there is. But like, you know, I don't know, I think that's lame. Like fucking a scene about how disabled you are. That seems so fucking stupid, dude. And I can say that because I'm technically disabled. But like,
is it actually considered a disability?
It's considered a disability.
What you have, the version you have, is a disability.
Autism is a disability
across the whole spectrum, though. It doesn't have to be like a certain
because
point.
you are disabled. Even if you're 1% disabled, you are disabled. So technically, I'm disabled.
I believe it. Yeah,
but
I'm
again,
not gonna fight you on it.
But again, this is the thing. It's like I want it to be recognized because there are things where it is relevant in terms of how I interact with people. But I don't want it to be a thing where it's like I don't want fucking special treatment. I don't want to fucking do certain nights. Like fuck that. I just want it to be a thing where if I react a certain way to something, there's a bit more understanding. Like, oh, it's probably because he feels more like this than
listen, I know he said the M word, but he's autistic.
Yeah.
Give him some
it's just a tick. But again, like I think the biggest thing for me was when I like went through the process or whatever, I was like so reluctant to it. And I was dating a girl at the time and she was also autistic. And I remember we were talking about it a lot and I was like, some of this stuff is kind of ringing true. And then I obviously went through the process and I was like, oh, fuck. And I went to her and I was like, babe, I can't lie. I think I might be autistic. And just without even blinking, she was just on her phone and she didn't even look up. She was like, oh yeah, no, I know. And I was like, what? She was like, oh yeah, no, I've known like from the second we met, I knew that. And I was like, oh fuck. And both my like longest term relationships, they both were like, I'm pretty sure you're autistic.
But what I was
like, I'm not fucking autistic, dude.
Yeah, I'm not disabled.
What am I dribbling, dude? I'm not fucking autistic. And these sweet women were just like, you know, they were just trying to help me. They were like, babe, I think you might. And I'm like, fuck you, dude.
You see me licking windows out here?
Yeah.
What were the things that made you first think like, oh shit, yeah, that might be, I might have it?
There was, you know what it is? Let me see if I can find it. Because I really struggle with this. I was talking about this to someone the other day. It's like, it's really difficult when someone asks like, why?
Even your whole phone setup is very autistic as well.
Well, that's a minimal thing.
I know, but this is autistic. I can't look at too many logos. That's autistic, right? That feels autistic.
No, that's just like there's a sensory overwhelm. Again,
which is autistic,
sensory overwhelm is autistic, but this is not like.
But I get like when I get on a tube, I get kind of like I get weirded out by a lot of people and stuff. I don't like it.
But that's because there's too many of them. Do you know
yeah,
what I mean?
And it's because I got a bomb on my. Today is not the day to do that.
Yeah, not on 9/11, not on the day of your people.
Can you fucking stop? Oh my god.
Okay, so let's.
I might go and get checked up just for the fuck of it, man. I might do it.
Okay, this is for kids. Let's see. Okay, signs of autism in adults.
Let's read them. Let's see how many I have.
Okay, yeah? But I will say
I'm going to be genuinely honest.
No, 100%. I know, but I'm saying I will say this is why we've got a phenomenon right now of like TikTok diagnosis for people being like everyone's autistic and everyone's ADHD. It's like yes, there are a lot of people who are undiagnosed, but also a lot of this stuff is vague enough that people if I think hard enough, I actually like to walk on this side.
I'm not a fan of that, by the way, the overdiagnosis. Yeah. I was trying to write a bit where I'm like, we're going to have fucking like autistic dogs soon. Like people are going crazy with this stuff. But a lot of the stuff you said, I do feel and do. So let's just for the fun of it.
Common signs of autism in adults include finding it hard to understand what others are thinking or feeling.
Yeah. I'm not fucking an X-man, of course, yes.
Getting very anxious about social situations.
100%. 100%.
Really?
I am terrified of social. I hate every time. I don't even like going to gigs because of it. I hate it.
Yeah, but that's because you're worried about bombing, you know?
No, I'm not worried about it.
Just another day in the trenches.
It's inevitable. It's inevitable. I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about speaking to people.
Yeah, okay. Finding it hard.
I'm a dog walker, bro. That is literally the reason I did it, so I didn't have to speak to people.
Well, then that relates to the next one. Finding it hard to make friends or preferring to be on your own.
Okay, truthfully, I don't find it hard to make friends.
Yeah.
But I definitely prefer being on my own.
Okay.
So we're 3 for 4 right now.
Seeming blunt, rude, or not interested in others without meaning to.
What do you think about that? That's more of like an outsider perspective.
I don't think you have that at all.
I don't. It depends on the mood, though. You've seen me in some bad moods.
Yeah, but that's when you're like super depressed or whatever, and you're just down with everyone, even like me. That I wouldn't count those.
Yeah, but I wouldn't say you have that though. You don't seem blunt whatsoever. But here we go.
Yeah,
but you mask it, and mine's just normal.
No.
This is bullshit.
No, but
This is fucking bullshit. I'm fucking fuming right
yeah,
now.
but what I'm saying is, it's not like but I mask it. It's like I have. If I didn't put it this way, if yes, I mask it. But I mask it way more the other side, so I have to overcompensate. If you actually observe it, it is quite weird. I'll be like, "Hey man, yeah, that's great." Like, not to my friends, but
to new people.
If I see some random comic at a gig and he's like, "Oh, hey man, what's up?" I'm like, "Hey man, how you doing? You right? Yeah, that's great, man."
I have noticed you do that.
Yeah, because when I don't mask, my instinctive thing is I will look like this, and I'll be like, "Hey." And I'll just and then when they ask me a question, I can't process.
But you don't even do that with me, and we're friends. So why you're not masking with me, surely?
No, but with you, I'm super comfortable with you.
Okay.
The comfort is a big thing. If you and I think it's easier actually to unmask in front of my comic friends than it is in front of my like muggle friends, because with comedy, it's like the way that we talk is encouraged to be like, just say whatever you're fucking thinking. Whereas there are less social rules, which is probably why I enjoy hanging around other comics, like good ones, and you obviously, but because I want to, it's easier
that took me way too long to get that, that went right over my...
Well, thankfully you're in a game of quick wit.
Stupid fucking head.
But when you're around those people, it's encouraged to be like, just fucking... There is no fucking rules. Like, people that are kind of more quiet, people that are more sarky, people that are more whatever. So there is less pressure for that. Whereas there are way more social rules in a regular situation. And you see me around, like, hanging around the boys or whatever, they're all comics. So it's a bit easier to just relax into it. But if you were seeing me socialize with like regular people, I find it really, really difficult and really, really exhausting. Okay, but not like exhausting in like a... like looking down on them way of patronizing them, exhausting in terms of because I struggle to interact.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Overcompensate with my emotions and how I express it. So,
but have you not? Okay, but have you not seen me when like other comics will be, and I'll be the quietest one in the room. Yeah, but I don't say anything.
Yeah, but there's being quiet. I'm quiet too, but it's more like if someone has a chat to you, like a random comic comes up to you don't really know and starts like making small talk with you. If he's like, "Oh hey, how you doing, man? You all right?" You'll be like, "Yeah, I'm right, man. How you doing? Yeah, what about? What did you get this week? Oh, I don't know if I can,
I don't think you've seen me in enough situations.
Maybe not.
I'm painfully awkward around people that I don't know.
Fair enough.
Like I make people uncomfortable, I think.
Yeah, that's for sure.
I'll be
women mostly.
Yeah. I'll be at gigs and people will like do the small talk thing. And I'll just be like, okay.
Yeah.
Because I hate it.
Yeah, but you'll be like, yeah, okay, yeah.
I
will panic because I will basically go like,
"Hey man,
try and have a conversation with me right now. Try and have a regular, normal, small talk conversation with me. Just try and do it."
This is already making my feet tickle and my back hurt. Okay.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah. Okay. The quick. All right. Hey man, how you doing? You okay?
Yeah, not bad, man. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm fine. What have you been up to? You been busy?
See, dude, even then, dude, I short circuit because I go, well, does he mean busy in the last hour? Does he mean busy in the last day? Does he mean has the last week been busy? The last week has been busy, but the last 2 days haven't been busy at all. But then technically the last 2 hours have been quite busy because I've been working before I came here. So I don't actually know how to answer that question. And that's happening once you've asked that.
No, okay, I can see you are retarded.
I am.
I know, that is the most fucked up shit. Yeah. But let's keep going through the list because I actually don't want this thing.
And also, it sounds like I'm trying to be like, "Oh my God, I'm so special. I really have this thing," and you don't. It's just, it is what it is. It's so fucking difficult sometimes.
Yeah.
The social.
Yeah, I know.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
And because I have a whole bit about this where it's like people think I'm autistic. People don't think I'm autistic because of, I've got long hair and I can fuck or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's like, it's harder because then you're like, well, I get no grace because then I'm super weird. And people are like, well, that guy's fucking weird. And I'm like, no, I just fucking really struggle with knowing how to do that. Like even a basic question, have you been busy?
But because you mask really well, though, it fucks you up though. Because then people are like, this guy's a normal guy. He's just a fucking creep.
Exactly.
Whereas if you were like more awkward, they'd be like, oh, he's just an autistic guy.
Exactly.
Oh, but that's why people don't like you then. I guess.
Probably.
Yeah.
But I think the fear of being seen as an autistic guy, and I guess the prejudice or the shit that comes with that, I'd rather avoid that and just try to be normal and present as normal, and then to people that know me, I can just ease up.
Okay.
Because people that know me do like me, but a lot of people, I mean, I don't even know if a lot of people don't like me, but if there are people that don't like me, they might not like me. Okay.
I'm like, this. Why does
we do a lot?
It's got so serious now. It's like fucking around. He's like, yeah, people don't like me.
That's fair enough. That's probably more in your circle. We do a lot of different gigs, but I think, I think the point is if people, that's a joke for the audience. We do basically all the same gigs, but
yeah.
I just make them laugh. But with people that don't like me, they might not like me because how I'm coming across when I'm compensating or whatever might be too much.
But if they got to know the real you, then they'd love you.
No, they might not. Well, it's a toss-up. Okay, the same way they might like or not like anyone.
Yeah.
I thought this is such a boring.
Yeah, this is getting really gay.
All right, other signs. Okay, finding it hard to say how you feel.
Nah.
Taking things very literally. For example, you may not understand sarcasm or phrases like break a leg. I don't even have that.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah. Although I do have it sometimes where, like there's been times where we've been joking.
Yeah, but me and you are ridiculously sarcastic.
No, we are. But I'm saying, think about, there's been times where we've been on like when we were filming the other stuff or whatever, or if we're joking, where I'll be like, "Wait, is that a joke?" Like slightly meta humor, I don't always pick up as quickly. Yeah,
I haven't noticed
I'll respond literally sometimes.
That's probably why you don't find me so funny.
Yeah. So
did you not pick up on that? Huh? No, it's okay.
No,
it wasn't funny. Wow.
So, no. Okay.
You've been looking at the camera way too much today.
I barely looked at it, so that's all you. That's your insecurity.
I know, it's me.
Out.
It's me.
Having the same routine every day and getting very anxious if it changes.
No, I have no routine. I like to have a routine.
I have like rituals.
I like to have a routine, but I'm not in a good place right now, so I have no routine.
When you make a cup of coffee in the morning,
do you have to stir it clockwise 4 times and then what is it?
Okay,
genuinely,
do you have to use the same mug every day?
No, we spoke about this. That's fucking. It's childish.
What? See?
It's childish.
Okay, and there we go.
It's childish. No, but I will say I do have a favorite mug that I like to use every day. But if it's not washed up, I'll just use another one. But I do have a favorite mug. But see, I'm like semi there.
Everyone has a favorite mug. That's my Snoopy mug.
If you're a full-on rock hard boner, I'm a semi.
You're like
on the spectrum.
A quarter.
Really? Or just like an hour after you come when it's still a bit swollen.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take that.
You can't squeeze it in.
No, I'll take that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's soft, but
like, for example,
it's soft, but it's like enlarged a bit,
For example, George came to my house one time where he was making a cup of tea, and he knows my.
He put it in your coffee mug.
He put it in my coffee mug.
Yeah.
And I just was like, I fucking was like twitching.
Yeah, I know.
Because that's wrong.
You told me this.
Yeah, because that's wrong.
That's insane.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Wait, you agree with me, right?
No, I'm saying you're insane.
Oh, I thought you were like, that is insane. Like,
that was you not getting it again as well.
Other signs of autism. You may also have other signs like not understanding social rules, such as not talking over people.
I got that for sure. I talk over people all
That's
the time.
just being rude. I don't think.
Yeah, I know.
It's not because you don't understand.
I'm just a cunt.
Yeah. Avoiding eye contact.
Genuinely, have you noticed this about me? I am the worst. Have you noticed that about me?
You do. You're not great at it.
I can't look at you in the eye. Even now, I fucking don't want to look at you.
You've been looking at me in the eye for the last 5 minutes.
No, I'll do this. I'll look at you in the eye and then I'll look away. I'll do that. When you talk to me, like especially if it's one-on-one, I fucking hate. That's why I wanted to wear my sunglasses on the first episode.
That's not why.
I swear on my life, that is why.
I wanted to be really cool.
No, I genuinely, I wanted to be cool sitting in my
shades.
Yeah,
with a tint on the lens.
I genuinely wanted to wear them because I hate this. I hate looking. Now it's made me. Where's my coffee mug? No, this is honestly. I hate eye contact. I'm really really bad at eye contact. You're pretty good at eye contact. I feel like
I'm better at it. I've trained myself to get better at it.
You fucking stare at my soul sometimes because even like now I don't like how much you're looking at me. It genuinely makes me uncomfortable.
I see everything.
I don't like this.
getting too close to other people or getting very upset if someone touches or gets too close to you?
Nah.
Noticing,
I'm a creep. I like it.
Noticing small details, patterns, smells, or sounds that others do not?
What's an example of that? I don't know.
Oh, dude, I have that like a lot.
What, like you can smell a fart before anyone else or something? It's coming downwind.
There's been a murder hit.
This is an autistic version of Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah, so Sherlock Holmes then. That's just Sherlock Holmes. Sherlock, you got here just in time. The victim's on the floor. We don't have long. We need to get to his mother's house. Mrs. Robinson, was your son affiliated and caught up in any mess? Oh, I don't know. You're hiding something. Eggs, pickle. Mrs. Robinson, there's something you're not telling us.
Oh, he's just interrogating him whilst not looking him in the eye the whole time.
Yeah, exactly. Having a very keen interest in certain subjects or activities. Yeah,
that's what you got. You got that. That's evident. You got that. That is like that's your bread and butter of autism right there.
That is where I really shine.
Yeah, that is it. That's it. That's what made me first notice it about you.
Right. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
In what way?
Well, actually, the first thing I noticed is when you were like, "I need a purple sock," or whatever. That was when I first noticed it. But then there was a time when me and you were sitting in your bedroom and you were doing like editing stuff.
Yeah.
And it was like,
thanks for adding that and clarifying.
Yeah. And you were like a giddy child about it. Like you had passion for this shit. And I was like, oh, I'm dead inside. I feel nothing. And this guy is like so excited to fucking make a picture.
Yeah,
Look at me, mum. Just wait, what? Look at me, mum. I made a picture. No, but I could tell because like whenever you get into like
rabbit holes.
Yeah, but you really love it. Like, see me, I get into a rabbit hole, but then I'll like that forever, and I'll have like maybe 4 or 5 things like that, like comedy,
right?
Like certain sports. Like nutrition, health. Like I'm deep into psychology. Like I constantly listen to the same 5 subjects. You will just start something new every week, and it will be like the only thing that matters in your life, and then you'll be like, yeah, I'm done with that. Which is why I hold high hopes for this podcast. Yeah.
No, but podcasting is something where I could easily stick to it for sure.
Yeah, it's like until you discover like fucking mining for minerals or something.
Mining for minerals. Yeah. No, for me, the idea of my like, oh my God, this makes my balls tingle. You know, the idea of my ideal day is I wake up and I spend the entire day for like 6, 7, 8 hours just going down rabbit holes, like whether it's like 80s commodities trading from the 80s and Richard Dennis and the turtle trading experiment, or whether it's like open source privacy and like open source technology from like a privacy angle, which I find really interesting. Those are basically the same things. I just said 2 different ways, but I find privacy and open source technology really, really fascinating. And like the old school internet as well. I've been diving into that. And also magic with a CK, which is kind of like linked to the occult, but it's really interesting. I've been learning about that. So the idea of just going down a rabbit hole for like a whole day and just like taking notes and compiling like a library of facts and information that I've gathered about a certain subject, and then in the evening getting my large Domino's pizza with a stuffed crust and a pepperoni passion with a garlic and herb big dip alongside a movie. Oh dude, I'm in heaven. And it has to be ideally like either an action movie, usually a movie I've seen before, one of the Bourne series.
I like watching movies that I've seen before as well.
That's my ideal day. And if I can have a lady next to me that I love and care about, and she's doing her own thing at the same time the whole time.
She's not interrupting you. She has to
be.
She's got to be like chained to a radiator.
Well, not chained to a radiator.
No, but that's what you're saying. Just say it.
Let's say it like it is. That's what this podcast's for, baby. She's got to be barefoot and pregnant. That's for damn sure. Chained to the stove. Why chain her to a radiator? You're not thinking, Ashley. If you chain her to a radiator, she can't do anything. You chain her to the oven, idiot. Welcome back to the helpful misogynist. No, but if I'm not interrupting her and she's not interrupting me, and we're just doing our own thing.
You're just enjoying each other's presence.
And we can occasionally check in or have a little cuddle or whatever. Yeah. Oh, dude, and then I have my fucking meal at the end of the day.
So why are you trying to do anything with your life? That seems like a pretty simple life.
Because it is, but
you just need to be able to pay for internet.
Yeah, but I have massive anxiety about financial security because I grew up poor. So the knowledge that like the bills might not be paid this month is always really scary when you've grown up like that, as you obviously know as well. So the idea, no, that wasn't even a dig.
No, I know.
I'm saying we both grew up poor, different poor, but we both grew up poor. So for me, it's like the idea of like just coasting along and not having loads of money and security, like that matters to me. And I was saying it to someone last night, like I really feel like you really don't need that much money to have like a nice time. Like, you know, I'm not like a fancy restaurant guy. I'm not like a fucking designer clothes guy. If I had loads of money, it would just be sitting somewhere safely, making a nice bit of interest in like an investment portfolio or something. And I would just take the money to help people that I love and invest in projects that I find fun, that I want to build. I just like building stuff. So I'm so chill with like, as long as I've got an internet connection, a laptop, and you know, some food, and maybe some outside space I'd quite like, and like a nice lady to share that with, I'm super content. And then obviously doing stand-up, being like having like a craft that I can put my time into. But that's the dream. I other than that, I don't fucking need dick. I don't need anything else.
I need dick.
You need dick like a hole in your head.
I need dick in the hole in my head.
In the hole in your arse.
My mouth. No, I can get on that though.
And also like... just being goofy. This is why this is a fun thing to do, because it's like you're just being goofy with one of your boys and just being stupid. And
until you start being gay about what you wanted from life. Fucking I just want peace and quiet and a Domino's pizza. Shut the fuck up.
That's true. That's what I want.
No, I get that though. I don't get me wrong. I like buying nice clothes and shit, but for me, the main thing is just to be secure enough to where I can just have fun with my life and just kind of do what I want to do.
Yeah.
Anything else is a bonus. Like if I can get rich and I can, you know, have a nice car or whatever, that's great. But that's not really important to me. I just want to be secure.
Yeah.
Because like you said, when you grow up poor, security is like a hot commodity. Is something that you don't have, to just be like, okay, I know everything's going to be fine this month.
Yeah, I recently worked out my expenses and shit in terms of like how much I need for whatever and how much I need to earn, and if I had it from different income sources, how much would it, whatever. And I figured out that like I could probably like I would be happy on like fucking, I don't know, $2,500 a month, like for
that's good.
Until I have like kids and stuff. And I'm not earning that now, but I'm saying if I was earning that, I would be kind of all right with that. I could pay my bills and rent and fucking, you know, I could pay for internet and some food and, you know, and that would kind of be all right. And then the occasional like cigarettes here and there and just fucking the occasional drink. And then that's kind of all right.
Yeah.
And
I'm in the same boat. That's even like our thing with comedy. Like if we can just do that from comedy.
Oh, dude, that's the dream.
I'll be way happier than earning like $100,000 doing a job that I really fucking hate.
Yeah, especially doing it like your own way. I mean, I am like I'm a massive nerd for like independence. Yeah, independence, and like 'cause my dad grew up in communism, and that's like fucking just been drilled into me my whole life of like just the idea of like having the state or a corporation or someone fucking breathing down your neck telling you how to live your life.
Yeah.
It's just always
owning you basically.
Yeah, it's just always been anathema to me. And so for me, it's like the idea of having independence and to do a craft like comedy, and you have your own audience of like, you know, it's like that. Sick. It's like that Kevin Kelly thing, the 1,000 true fans theory. Like if you have 1,000 true fans who I think are willing to spend like $100 each a year on you. So like that could be $10 a month, or it could be like, you know, 2 concerts a year, whatever. Yeah. But if they're willing to spend $100 of their money on you every year, like true fans of you, that's $100,000 a year, which is like a great living.
Yeah.
And you're doing something that you love to do, and no one owns you.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of comics want to jump on podcasting because it's like, you know, it can be a really good money maker. Although it's really not until it's like way down the line. I think that's why. Dude, fun fact, because I've been in podcasting for a while. Like I started a studio and I had an agency, and I don't anymore, but I know a fair bit about the space. Do you know what percentage of podcasts make it past episode 3?
Crazy.
10%.
Yeah.
Do you know what percentage make it past episode 20? 1%.
Yeah.
So that means if you record 21 episodes of a podcast, you are in the top 1% of podcasters.
Where are we going to get to?
Dude, we're going to go to fucking hundreds, baby. We're going to go to 100. Unless you get so depressed from comedy not working out and you kill yourself, then Other than that, I can't see
but
us
I'll make sure we get to episode 50 before I do that.
Yeah, but then there's no point because I want to like build it up, get the page going as well.
Yeah, but if I...
When do we launch the page? That's a good question.
No, not for a while.
Give us your money, guys. We're 2 episodes in.
How many subscribers, realistically, do you have to have before you start a Patreon?
Dude,
if you have 10, you can't start a Patreon.
No, of course not. But also, I think the Patreon... For Patreon, it's like, it's not about... It's not specifically about how big your audience is. I think it's about how dedicated your audience is. If you have 500 subscribers, I think comments are a good way to gauge like the level of interest you've got to some degree. It's a good like engagement metric. But I think generally, if you have, I don't know, 50 people that are so invested in what you're doing,
they want to see additional shit.
They want to see more of it. Then you can start it. And you might only have 500 subscribers, but out of those 500, they could be super fucking hardcore.
10% are like
10% of them could be really hardcore. Equally, you could have there are people that have, 50K followers on Instagram, but they couldn't get 100 people on their Patreon because their people aren't as invested in them.
They're not like diehard fans or whatever.
I think it comes to the point where you start the Patreon when it feels right. And I think it will feel right when it's like when we're in the swing of it, we're enjoying it, people are responding to it, we're building up a little community from this. And then, eventually people are like, we'd love to see more. And we're like, fuck it, you guys.
I feel like you gotta have at least one request for a Patreon before you start a Patreon.
I don't know if that's true.
No?
I don't know if that's true. I don't think you should base it on other people. I think it's just like, if we're having fun, we're building an audience and we want to do it more. And also we want to help, pay our bills. Then fucking
set up now. Let's go.
But that's the other thing. You don't.
My mum will probably sign up to it. She doesn't. She won't understand what it is.
My mum would probably sign up.
My mum would have no idea what it is. She'll be like, "What is this thing that you want me to do?" I'm like, just do it. It's £3 a month. You'll be sweet.
Yeah, I've got a few friends that would do it. Probably. I've got like a few friends.
I've got a friend.
I've
got a friend. I've got one, mate. We could realistically have 10 Patreon subscribers by the end of the week.
But I think
my mum would probably do it 3 times because she's like she wants
sticker on the high tier.
Get Discord. You know what
I mean? Sharon, you've got a custom flair because you paid £10 a month.
You get an additional 2 hours of me and Ollie talking about fingering.
Exactly. I think the problem is people get too fucking like, I don't know, they get too into it about the money and then they try and like monetize it too early. And but it should just have fun. Like the goal is like, we both said when we started this, it's like, we just want to have fun, be goofy without any restrictions.
Me and you are both huge podcast fans.
Yeah, massively.
Like I've always loved podcasts. All I do is look. Is that autistic of me? I literally listen to podcasts.
Stop trying to. No,
but just listen. Shut up, man. Let me fucking explain myself.
Interrupting. Autistic.
Yeah.
Not socially aware.
Oh, my socks aren't pulled to the same height. Yeah. No. What they are even, by the way. Yeah, I saw you looking. I saw that.
Yeah, I was looking.
You can't look me in the eye. Just look me in my socks.
Yeah,
No. I listen to podcasts in the shower. That's pretty wild. Do you think that's wild? I feel, my bird thinks that's insane.
No, it's just you have an audio. It's like having music in the shower. It's just
but you can't even hear a podcast in the shower, really.
I guess. I wouldn't say that's wild.
Do you listen to podcasts in the shower?
No, I guess sometimes I have a bit of music, or I just don't listen to anything.
My bird.
I like to be present personally.
I don't. That's what I'm saying. As soon as I have silence, my brain goes to like, oh, do it.
That's so fucked up. As soon as there's silence, my brain goes, oh, do it. Dude, are you okay, buddy?
No. If you give me the diagnosis, I might.
I want you to know, and I mean this seriously. Like, I don't want to get gay on the podcast, but I mean this seriously. Like, if something
he's touching me.
No, listen to me. If something ever happened to you, like, I love you a lot. If something ever happened to you, can I have your PlayStation and your bird?
You can have my bird, not a PlayStation.
That's so selfish.
Yeah, no. There's a lot of stuff on that PlayStation. I've
just delete all your files.
Yeah. But yeah, my bird thinks it's mental that I listen to podcasts in the shower.
I don't think
I have heard people say that as well. They think that's crazy. I've said it to my friends.
I feel like this is so like
I'm begging to be part of it.
Yeah, you're like
I'm proper begging right
No,
now.
I have shag birds. I have.
Yeah.
Just got on holiday. Just got from another school. Yeah. And she loved it as well.
Okay,
she came like 100 times.
Here's a question. When you were younger, what age did you lose your virginity?
16.
Same.
Yeah.
Hey. What was his name?
Classic.
No. Did you lie about that before? Because I lied.
No,
I lied.
Really?
I was like, yeah. I was 12 and I was like, yeah, fucking girl in a caravan.
No.
See, where I grew up. Where I grew up. Yeah, bro, 100% I was that guy.
But I wanted it to be. I wanted to
authentic.
Earn it. I'm competitive. I want to earn. If I've done something, I want to.
No, but I'm saying like when I was like 11 or something, I was like, yeah, I fucking shagged that bird in a caravan.
No.
See, this was a big thing with like the people I grew up with. Because obviously you were always together.
Yeah.
And then you went away to the caravan. And it was like, you come back and they were like, oh, that's, yeah, I fucking fingered that bird, didn't I? You're fucking 11. You're 11.
This is fascinating.
But I can't remember if I lied about myself. I definitely lied about like getting a blowjob or whatever.
Yeah, I never did.
Yeah.
I never did. I always wanted it to be real.
Yeah.
And I wanted it to be like, if I'm going to rub...
guy making fucking fingering a girl at 11 honourable somehow. It's like, yeah. I wanted to do it with authenticity. You
don't unlock all the victory points unless you know.
Oh my God, you are so autistic. Okay, yeah, because a lot of people I knew lied about that shit when they were younger. None of your friends used to be like, yeah, I definitely.
Did any of my
I feel like that was a
lie?
big thing when you were like 12. Like, yeah, I figured it.
I don't know. I don't think so. Maybe. I mean, I guess if some of them lied, I wouldn't know. But there was nothing. There was no one that I knew when we were like 12 that were like, yeah.
There was no one that was like, yeah, it was the girl from the other school across the way that.
There were always kids that did that. There were always kids where you're like, have you ever kissed a girl? And they're like, yeah, I had a girlfriend, but she goes in like a that's in France, and you're like, okay.
That's a big one.
She lives in Spain, you know.
That's a big one. When was the first time you did anything?
Oh, dude, this is funny actually. So. The first time I got with a girl, I was like 14, and there was this girl who went to like the sister school to my school. And
this already sounds like a lie. I'm not gonna lie. I believe it. I believe it.
Imagine I'm still lying about it. I'm lying about my first kiss.
He's just like, no.
Dude, she's real.
I'm not gonna lie. From the sister school is how every one of these lies did start, though. That was
as in the sister school in terms of like our schools were always, you know, like I don't know if you had this. No, when your caravan, when you were educated in. You know the caravan that's parked right next to it? She lived on the bricks next to the bricks.
I know a sister school, but I'm saying every kid I knew that lied about this, it always started with they were from the sister school.
See, mine didn't, because the sister school, as in the people that I knew that lied about that kind of stuff, wouldn't lie about the sister school because the sister school was down the road from our school.
Too close to home.
Yeah, it was down the road from our school and we'd see them all the time. So it wasn't like, oh, she goes to this school, because you'd be like, well, no, she doesn't. She doesn't exist.
Yeah,
we know
okay.
About that school.
We had that though. People used to lie on real human
that's
beings.
Dumb people.
Yeah,
that's really dumb.
Yeah, it was a caravan.
That's
yeah. So go on anyway.
So this girl went.
What was her name? Full name? Bait it.
I'm not going to bait it.
Bait it.
I'm not going to bait it.
Bait it.
I'm not going to bait it.
We'll bleep it. I want to get a feel for this young...
No, I'm going to have to bleep it. I'm doing the editing.
Bleep it. I want to get a feel for this young lass.
She was a really sweet girl. She was really, really pretty. And I really liked her. And it was one of those like cute little things where like...
We're same age. Was you like MSN in these days and that? Because I was big on MSN.
I was on MSN, but I think this was just at the time when Facebook was
yeah.
So we matched on Facebook and we used to like speak on Facebook and stuff.
Matched on Facebook?
Not matched on Facebook.
I did, yeah.
That's so fucked up. We matched on Facebook. I'm just swiping at 14 on like a Windows XP, like the fucking modem. So I had obviously we were friends on Facebook or whatever, and we would talk and stuff. And it was one of those things where like her friends would tell my friends that she has a crush on me, and they told her that I had a crush on her. I miss those days so much.
Do you know what? Yeah, obviously now like we're full grown adults, so we're different. But back then. Jesus, that stuff was good, man.
Oh, it was the best.
I love that stuff.
The feeling of having like, dude, you know, I spoke to so-and-so. She said she fancies you. No way, she fancies me. Yeah, dude, her friend. And then you go to her friend. Is it true? Yeah, she really fancies you. You're
I'm
like,
fucking.
Oh my God. You feel like the man.
I'm nearly hard now just thinking about it.
Takes me back.
Genuinely though, that was the most exciting time ever. Like when you had that moment where it was like, you know, like after school, you just walk off with them. Did you ever used to do that? Yeah. And you walk off and you get a little kiss and you go home, and your school trousers are just like fucking bursting at the seams because you're so hard when you're like, do you know what I'm saying though?
I mean,
just picture a 14-year-old cock just rock hard. No, I'm saying on you though. You know, did you ever used to do that after school, like kiss a girl?
Yeah.
But you know the boners you used to get at 14 where like you could fucking kill someone.
You could go through a wall.
Yeah, you could murder someone.
You could drill through someone's head.
Yeah.
And you often did.
Yeah. But and you had the school trousers on, right?
Yeah.
So that was like a...
Yeah, it's a waistband thing.
Oh, waistband. Gee, mine was fucking... You
coming out of your cravat.
You couldn't hold this thing back, man. You need seven waistbands.
It's a Leviathan, you know? It's like a Hydra. It's got 7 heads.
It's just wrapping around my neck.
You try and cut one of it off and another cock just comes out. It can't be stopped.
But that was it. That stuff was exciting, man. Like you
great.
used to go home and you used to smell their like cheap fucking like Paul's Boutique perfume or whatever.
Yeah.
And
Juicy Couture and all that kind of shit.
Just be sniffing your top.
Okay.
I can't get excited like that about women anymore.
I had this conversation with a girl last night. I had this exact conversation where I was like, I miss being like 15, 16 when like you get your first blowjob or whatever, and I'll never forget my first blowjob for as long as I live. And to be fair, she was good. Like the next few blowjobs I got, I was like, oh, she was actually pretty good. Like, I was lucky. But as in like, oh my God, I remember the feeling of like, you're making out and then she's like got a hand on your dick and then like she starts going down. You're like, oh my God, it's going to happen. 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 Here it goes. Oh, fuck me. There's a mouth on my dick. Fuck me. There's, you know? Oh, it's the best in the world.
That period.
Whereas now I'm like, if I get head, I'm like,
yeah,
here it goes. And I'm like, oh, it's hot. But I'm like.
It's like the first time you watch Goodfellas.
Right.
And then you watch it again and it's like, yeah, this is great. But, you know, they're not 14 and it's not, you know, I'm not 14.
They're not 14 and I'm not hard.
I can't come anymore is what I'm trying to say. No, but
okay,
like,
wait, let me get to the thing.
Laura.
So,
I just want you to have to make as many bleeps as you possibly.
Oh, I won't bleep her first name. That's fine. Her first name's her first name. It's still private. Anyway, so we had a crush on each other, whatever, and this girl that we both knew was having a. I'm used to message on like Facebook, you know, and I know it's the best. And then there was this girl that we knew that was having a house party. I know, dude.
I want to fucking come on this camera.
I know.
Oh. This is so
girl,
exciting to me. Dude, I love this shit.
So this girl I knew was having it. This girl we both knew was having a house party, and I remember I was like, I messaged her and I was like, are you going to thingies on Saturday? Yeah.
You bet she is.
Yeah, and she's like, yeah, I am. Are you? And I'm like, yeah. She's like, okay, really, I can't wait to see you. I'm like, yeah, me too, or whatever. So anyway, so I get to the party, and obviously it's me and a couple of the boys. You know,
the lads, just living the life.
Like the socially awkward,
the
nervous as fuck,
autistic guys in the corner. Yeah.
So we're there, like, but we're there with our fosters. You know, we're like, I drink beer. Is what it is.
Jesus,
don't make a big fucking deal out of it. So,
okay, let me just. I'm trying to paint a picture here. What are you wearing? I know you're not gonna remember exactly, but what?
I know exactly what I was wearing.
Jesus.
It wouldn't have been.
I've got a similar story, and I remember exactly what I was wearing as well.
I remember what I was wearing when I got my first blowjob, but I can't remember what I was wearing at this party. But I know roughly.
Roughly, give it to me. What are we talking?
So
like Converse.
No, dude, this was in the era of Top Man and River Island.
Yeah,
they were the only two places. I was 14.
Was River Island a thing? I thought that was more like 16, 17. You're older than me, right?
Yeah, I'm 30 in a month. You're what, 27?
Jesus, you should kill yourself.
Yeah.
No, my mate turned 30 today, actually. Happy birthday. Carry on.
I fuck him.
Yeah.
So, old cunt. So I was wearing one of those, you know, those like, those Top Man V-neck things.
I know exactly what you mean with the V-neck is a different color. Yeah, it's like grey and then have it pink. Oh God, this is so nostalgic, man.
So I was wearing those and then like jeans and then maybe like a little River Island cardigan or some shit. It was, and
I would have fucking sucked your dick.
Dude, and I had the flicky hair.
Oh, you did it. What I was doing, JB?
I had the JB fucking.
You little fucking slut. What else?
Dude, I was a little hard.
Fucking tell me more.
So, anyway, but this is where it's funny. So we get to the party. We crack the Bruce.
Trousers, shoes. What shoes? You remember roughly?
I was just like Nikes. I had these Nikes, these like low. They had like kind of a quirky pattern on them. They were really fucking cool.
I thought you were gonna say. Do you remember Keds?
No, I
Do you remember Keds though? Yeah. That was that era.
I never
though.
had Keds.
That was that era.
Like
that was that era.
Super tight skinny jeans, cardigans, indie music. Yeah.
And the Keds would be like grey with pink laces, and then the cardigan would be like grey with the pink.
Yeah. That or slip-on Vans that had the coloured.
Oh yeah. I was a Converse guy back then, to be honest.
I had Converse too, but that was later.
Okay, go.
So I'm 14. I'm in my fucking Top Man t-shirt, dude, and my River Island cardigan. Foster's in hand. My flicky hair is flicking.
Cock's just bulging
out of the fucking pants, dude. And I remember I went to this party, and I was like, and me and the boys had chatted on the way there, and we're like, dude, this is it. I'm gonna fucking get with it.
It's like every coming of age movie you've ever seen. That shit is real. Like any girl out there that went to like a 14-year-old birthday party, believe those scenes in those movies.
Yeah.
When the guys are like, you might even finger Jessica tonight. Like, that shit is so real. Literally. Every time I went to a party, it was like.
But also, the girls are the same. Girls have said the same thing to me. But they're like, we're like, oh my god, like Jack's gonna be there. And like, I might let him finger me. Like that kind of shit. You know what I mean? And we're all just socially awkward balls of hormones.
And we don't know what we're doing either. Like I didn't know. I used to think that when you fucked a girl, it was like straight up like that, like their pussy was here. I didn't know you had to like go up into it. But it's like you don't know what you're doing, and oh man, Jesus.
So but this is where it gets really funny.
Okay, go.
So we get to the party.
I'm getting way too excited.
No, it's good. So I get to the party. Me and the boys are there. We're there with the fucking.
What's her name? Again. Okay.
So we get there.
We do a role play.
And no.
Okay.
So basically, we get there at the party. We're hanging out, and now is in the garden with a few of her friends, right?
Oh, I bet she is the dirty little bitch. She wants it.
So no,
she's in the garden.
so I'm in the party. It's one of those things where I'm saying hey to people, and I've clocked that she's in the garden.
You're playing it cool,
and now I'm not playing it cool. I'm about to go out, but now like I'm saying hey to people, but all I can think is that the girl that I might get my first kiss with is out in the garden. So anyway, so we go out in the garden, and it's like me and a few of my boys, and then it's her and a couple of our girls, and she's sitting on like this like wall thing in the garden, and one of her girlfriends immediately like got off the wall to make space. So I was like, oh hey, how you doing, hey? And I was like, oh hey. She was like, oh hey, hi. And she like threw her arms around me. So I sat down on the ball, and I wasn't drunk yet. I was kind of like, like I had my Fosters or whatever, and I was nervous as shit. And it turns out she'd been drinking because she was nervous. So she's a bit like...
This is like every film ever, yeah.
So I'm sitting there, right? And then eventually like her friends are like, hey, so should we go inside? And like, yeah, let's all... So they all inconspicuous or very conspicuously go inside.
Yeah.
So it's just me and on the bench, on this wall or whatever. So we're sitting there. And then she's like, whatever. She's like, I really like you. And I was like, yeah, I really like you too or whatever. And she's like, and I can't remember exactly what happened. And then I don't know if we said like, should we get with each other or whatever, or if we just did it. But we kissed. And I remember like, we're kissing, and I was like, oh my fuck. As I'm thinking, I'm like, I'm kissing a girl, dude. Oh my God. So anyway, so I'm kissing her, and then like, this happens for like, I don't know, maybe 30 seconds or a minute or whatever. And then we stop kissing, and I was like, oh my God, I just kissed a girl. And then literally, she just hops off the wall, runs straight inside, and just throws up.
Oh, this is so much like Superbad. Have you watched Superbad?
Yeah. Dude.
This is exactly the same.
It was like, it was so like, but I was like, I kissed.
A win's a win, isn't it? Fuck
She ended up coming out as lesbian.
You did that. I want you to know that's your fault. You fucking,
I don't know
with your horrible tongue game, you made her throw up.
I'm a good kisser. I'm a good kisser, dude. That's like...
Okay, well, you said it like you were going to do something about it. Don't fucking... I'm a great kisser.
You let him way too close.
Yeah, I know. I was in the mind of just then. She's a lesbian?
Huh?
She's a lesbian?
I think so. Oh, she was. I mean, years ago, I think she was.
Fair play to her, man.
Lesbian. Yeah.
That's
and
good.
she was like, dude, I thought she was so cute, man. I had such a crush on her.
That is a weird feeling though, because I had a girl that I was like talking to for a little bit when I was like 15 or whatever, and then like we used to kiss a little bit, and then it never really went anywhere.
Yeah.
And then like 6 years later, she came out as lesbian, and I was like, oh, good, it's not me.
Yeah.
It's a nice feeling.
Definitely.
Because we got close. Like we used to kiss a lot. We used to like, mess around a bit, but it never went the whole way. And I always used to think like, what is it? Is it because I'm brown? I genuinely, because she was a white girl, I was like, is there like a part of her where she's like, my dad would hate this? Do you know what I mean? I didn't know.
That normally makes them
but I didn't know what it was. And then she came out as a lesbian. I was like, oh, do you know what? I'm really happy for you that you've started your truth.
Yeah.
But I'm also really glad for myself that it wasn't my face. It was my chromosome.
That is the thing. I think when she came out, there were definitely some of my friends were like, you made her a lesbian.
Yeah.
Classic.
Oh, yeah, it sounds like you did, honestly, because she threw up after you kissed her.
Yeah, that's really funny because, it was almost immediately after
she tasted a man once and she was like, ugh.
Yeah. I really set the standard really low, you know?
But so 14, that was your first kiss?
The story's not over.
Oh, damn.
So she goes inside.
I'm fucking gripped here.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So I'm like, I go back in, the boys like her, and I was like, oh yeah. And they're like, oh shit, dude, you go. Like, yeah, it's not making a big deal.
Minor.
Chill.
Minor, man. Relax, boys, relax.
But at that point, I had the confidence. So anyway, party keeps going. I don't know if she went home or if she stayed in the bedroom, like with her friends at one point, just being.
She was just licking someone's pussy in the other room.
Who knows?
She knew instantly.
She was.
Yeah, she knew instantly. She was like, nah, that's not for me.
So so we're all hanging out, and then eventually, it gets so late at the party. Like, I think the girl whose party it was, like, her mum came home, so we had to like filter out and go into the street or whatever. So we're on the streets, and now you've got like just a whole street of like 14-year-old fucking teenagers,
drunk
idiots, and whatever, smoking cigarettes, whatever. And so I'm in the street, and then there's this black girl there called I'm not going to bait her name out, actually. There was a girl there.
Oh well, you bait the white girl's name, but you won't bait the black girl's name. That's racist. That's inequality. Bait both names. If you're gonna bait one, you gotta bait the other.
Nah, I don't feel comfortable baiting the other one.
Why?
Because the other one didn't end well. I didn't like she kind of fucked me over, and I don't really want to like talk about her.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, some girl that like I had a crush on, and like
it was a childish thing.
It was a childish thing. Like,
this progressed into more. You're saying
this
became
it progressed into a bit more, and it was one of those things where like she kind of did me dirty, and I don't really want to like be talking about.
When you were 14?
Yeah.
Really?
Dude.
You hold on to that?
This girl actually was the pivot that made me who I am in terms of like being a fuckboy. I'll be real.
Oh, when you were 14? Because when I was 14, I held no real emotion to anything.
Bro, when I was 14, before this girl, I was frigid.
Yeah.
I was like nervous. And I remember, I'll get to that part of the story.
Wait, I just say, I don't.
After this girl, it was like a switch.
When I was like, why don't you want to bait her name? You baited the white girl, baited the black girl, and you were like, no, I don't want to. I thought he was gonna be like, no, her bros are like serious gangsters or something.
No.
He's like, no.
That would be way cooler though.
Yeah,
right, bro, I can't, like,
she's got some proper man.
Yeah. But so anyway, so we're in the street, whatever, we're hanging out, I'm feeling myself, and then I see this black girl, and I get talking to her, and she's really fit, and I was like, oh my God. So we start talking, and then suddenly we start making out. And I was like, oh my God, I've never kissed a girl. Now I'm kissing two girls in my first night.
Jesus.
I'm the guy. And then this is what was like, I cannot explain how cripplingly embarrassing this was. So the road that we were on, imagine like a residential road that splits kind of into two with a little green in the middle. So it's I know what you're
talking about.
It's not like super wide.
No, I know. I already know.
But like there's two sides of the street with a bit of green in the middle. So the street's very narrow. We were all on one side of this street. Right? Loads of us. I'm making out with this girl. I'm like, this is so cool. I get her number or whatever. I'm like, we should go out and go to Starbucks, whatever the fuck. And I'm like, right, but it's getting late now. And now I've got to go home. And my dad was picking me up, right? And he was picking up me and two of my boys, or one of my boys at least. Now what you have to understand.
This is your Russian dad.
My Russian dad. Now what you have to understand is my Russian dad did not give a fuck, right?
I can imagine.
So we were broke. So the car that we had was my grandma's like third-hand red Nissan Micra that was like handed down to us, right? It was like a noddy car.
That would make anyone a lesbian.
Dude,
honestly.
it was
if I saw that, I would.
It was like when he picked me up from school, I had to beg him to park around the corner. Do you know what I mean? It was one of them ones where it was like I can't be. And that's just me being a fucking kid because I'm stupid. So I'm like, you don't think about the fact.
You don't think about it's actually
your family's struggling. Yeah. You just think, I can't be called.
I can't be seen in that. Yeah.
So anyway, so imagine, bro. I beg you, try to imagine this as vividly as you can. Okay. Imagine you're 14 years old, right?
Yeah.
You're at your first proper house party. You've just kissed your first girl and then kissed another girl. You're in the street with that girl. She's hot. All your friends are like, yo, you scored. That's fucking sick. all your friends are in the street. A bunch of girls from other schools are in the street. You're feeling kind of like the man or whatever. And then at like 11:30 or 12, whatever it was, you just see a car coming down from the bottom of the street and driving up to this part of the street. Now, obviously, all of your friends and all of these people are in the road.
Yeah.
So rather than staying at the top of the road, maybe giving me a shout or like, you know, calling me, be like, hey, I'm parked up at the top, whatever. He drives up the road. And when he gets to all of us in the road, he just starts going, neet, 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 neet. So he's now beeping. So now everyone's like, what the fuck? There's this car trying to get through. And it's like this little red Nissan Micra that's parting the seas like Moses.
Yeah, the Red Sea.
The Red Micra Sea.
Yeah.
So he's driving through and then he just kind of stops like right in the middle. And everyone's like, who the fuck is that? And I'm like, I gotta go. My dad's here. So I had to, in front of everyone, me and my boy had to basically go and then open the door.
Oh, and it's only a two-door.
Two doors, so I got to push the seat forward. Do you know what I mean? And I got to get in the back seat. You
should have got on a bus or something.
And I'm just there, and everyone's like looking, and I'm like, oh.
And was that the last you ever saw?
Dad, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? He's like, what? There was space. And you want me to pick you up? Okay, I pick you up. You know.
Yeah.
And that was so embarrassing.
Is that the last you saw of that girl?
No, like I said, she fucking became a whole.
Oh, she's a trooper for putting up with that fucking Micra.
Yeah. We ended up dating for like a couple of weeks, and this is how frigid I was. I was like, at one point we were talking on the phone. We were like dating for a couple of weeks. She was like, oh, I can't wait to like have sex, and I was like, maybe in a year.
Oh, you're a pussy.
I said maybe in a year.
At 14, you were like
then
this.
She was like, okay, well, I can't wait to like, give you head, and I was like, maybe
in 6 months.
You joke. I said, bro, you joke. I said that. You joke. I said that. Me.
So what? Okay.
So that's how frigid and like. Whoa, like kissing was a huge deal.
But so why? I must just be from a different world then, because I was doing crazy stuff.
Yeah, the more white trash you are, the earlier you start.
Yeah,
everyone knows that.
I was 7. No, I probably had my first kiss when I was like 9 or 10, for sure. There was a girl at the caravan that I fell madly in love with.
Wait, but hang on, let's clarify.
And she was 11, older woman.
I love a cougar.
I love a cougar. She was already smoking cigarettes because she's 11 and she's at a caravan. So I'm like, I'm in love with this woman.
She looks like she's 50.
Yeah. I remember I danced with her to Whitney Houston. I Want to Dance with Somebody, and that was it. We kissed.
But hang on, when you say kiss, because I pecked girls on the lips before.
Oh no, we snogged.
Right. Oh yeah,
we
I hadn't snogged.
When I was 11, I told you this story before. The first time I ejaculated was from a girl jacking me off. Yeah. Before I even did it myself.
You told me, I don't know if you can repeat it, but that story from the from the garage on the estate or whatever.
Oh yeah, no, I can't repeat that. That was some more.
Oh.
That was actually the onus is on someone else, but I don't want to do that. But yeah,
privacy.
But yeah, privacy.
It's nothing bad. But
yeah, no, it's not. No, yeah.
But yeah, privacy.
It's just it's an embarrassing story for someone that I'm close with. The girl that when I was 11, I had a girlfriend, and we used to like kiss and stuff a lot in like the estate that we lived in, and they put a letter through like everyone in the estate's door, like there's 2 youths like.
No way.
Dry humping in all of the blocks. And it was like, whoever it is, please stop.
Oh my God.
And they put it through every door in the estate because I asked my friends and they were like, yeah, we got the same letter. And it was me and this girl.
Oh my God. You were 10?
I was 11 maybe at that point.
Dude.
Maybe 10. Maybe 10.
Yeah,
maybe
poverty really ages you, you know?
I
managed to like side dodge it a little bit.
You fucking had your first kiss at 14. That's mental.
Yeah, but I was one of the earlier ones.
That's crazy.
Dude, you have to remember, bro, I fucking was in private school.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's not like...
They were kissing each other.
Yeah. But it's not like... There weren't like fucking stabbings and teen pregnancies and shit.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like... It was like...
Nah, see, there was that shit. But like even when I was like 12, we went out one year on New Year's Eve and I was like in with a group of posh kids at this time, like just because I lived in an area that was like posh, but obviously on an estate. And I got in with these, like there was a guy that I knew that I used to play football with or whatever, and he was like really like he was good friends with them, and he was like, yeah, come with us one year. Like so me and all of my boys turned up to this like house party, multi-million-pound house on Abbey Road. crazy.
Yeah.
Beautiful house.
That's around the kind of places that my people
might even know people from like back there. Honestly,
we might.
We actually could, because I did
From
think
St.
about
John's
it before.
Wood.
Yeah.
That's actually mad.
That's where I lived there.
But also,
That's where I
you're
grew
a
up.
few years younger than me.
Yeah, but I was chilling with people. I'll get into this now.
Okay, yeah.
So I was with a guy, and he, again, I used to play football with him. I rocked up with like me and like 4 of my mates that were like fucking, you know, destined for prison basically. They were from like down the way, like bad area, and we all rocked up, and the girl whose house it was, I knew her. I've met her a couple of times, and she was like, "Yeah, you can come in. But she was like, none of you can come in." Pointing to all my boys, there was like, "None of you can come in." So I turned around, I was like, it's life, you know, like, fucking see you later, boys. So this is New Year's Eve as well. So they've all gone off and probably, you know, stabbed someone or something.
Yeah.
I've gone in the house party.
Oh wait, so hang on. So she said you can come.
I can come in,
but your boys.
My boy, because she knows me.
Oh, okay.
And she thinks that he's a bit, you know, trash, but he's he's a fun guy. He's like whatever.
It was definitely that you were like the cute.
Yeah, no, but she met me and I was like, yeah, exactly.
Oh my god, that guy's fit.
Yeah, and the guys I was with, though, they were like, they were road, like they were full.
You were trying to say black, weren't you?
No, none of them were black. I would never. No, I'm joking. But they were genuine. Like 2 of them are in prison right now.
Yeah.
Like, I know that for a fact. Good friends of mine. I hope they get out soon.
Yeah,
freedom man them. But yeah, so they got turned away. So I've gone in a gaff now, and I'm with like this guy that I know. There's a couple people I like kind of know, but I'm like, they're all 16. 15, 16. I'm 12 maybe. Maybe I was 13. But I'm 2-3 years younger than everyone in there.
Hang on, I just got paranoid that it's not. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Jesus Christ, I got so scared there.
So
sorry. So you go in the party, your boys are sent away.
I'm in a party, boys are sent away. So I'm in a party. I'm 13, let's just say, to be safe. 16-year-olds in the party. I'm young. Gone in there, you know what it's like. This is how old this is. Do you remember the song Fly Like a G6? Do you remember that?
Yeah.
That tune's bumping on repeat.
Okay, yeah.
I've got jeans on, like diesel jeans on, Vans with like a fucking not a Hilfiger, a Hollister hoodie.
Yeah. Hollister hoodies. Crazy. I had a Hollister hoodie, bro. When I got a Hollister hoodie,
swag.
Drippy,
bro.
I had
Jean-Paul Gaultier spray. Did you
I had
ever use
Paco
that?
Rabanne.
Yeah, I had the Jean-Paul. So I'm.
Bro, I have my
flames.
Hollister hoodie and my
Bro.
Hollister trackies.
Bro, oh yeah,
Nikes.
with the big flares, innit? The Hollister ones. Yeah, they were horrible.
And you got your little Hollister hoodie,
Yeah.
and you just slide a little BlackBerry out.
They were horrible.
Get a little
man.
BBM in the Hollister. Oh,
yeah, let me get your pin, babe. Let me get your pin, baby.
What's your pin?
Let me get your pin, innit? No, but so I've gone in the house party. I'm just so drunk. Like I'm 13, innit? I'm fucking like I could have been molested easily. Like I had no control of what was going on at that time. Crazy party, drunk, 16-year-old, £1 million house. We're at like the basement level of this multi-million pound. Bear in mind, I've never even been in someone's house who has a garden. Like, I've never even seen.
Was it on Abbey Road?
Yeah.
Or was it around Abbey?
No, it was on Abbey Road. Yeah. Why, you think you know the person?
No, I'm trying to think if I do know them. Do you know who the person is?
Yeah.
Is it a girl?
Yeah.
We'll bleep it, but can you say a name?
Yeah, as long as you bleep it, because these people don't know me.
This is so crazy, bro. This is so crazy because we met through comedy. Like what?
Her name was.
Wait. Did you wait? Hang on.
Give me some names that you know.
No. Because no, I knew someone. There was someone I knew called.
That's probably her brother. Yeah. It's probably her sister. My boy was going out with his sister.
Was he?
I never met him though. I never met him. Yeah, no, I never.
Wait, so you did know that she had a brother called?
No, I didn't know that.
Okay.
I don't know if she does, but I just know her name.
You said something else. This is too much bleeping for me. You're gonna have to stop.
Well, just cut it. Just cut this section. I'll pull up on Instagram.
No, but that is crazy. I don't want to cut the whole thing because that is crazy that like we might have.
Yeah, but this isn't interesting to anyone else.
Yeah. Okay. Well, all right. Fuck it.
It's not though. I don't think this is very interesting. Let me see. Yeah.
Of course, that's the kind of girl you would know.
Well, my boy was going out with her. But anyway, the point is. So let me go back to the point.
Okay.
So I'm 13 in a house full of 16-year-old girls. All buff chicks as well.
Of course.
Again, I'm 13. Anyone with 16 is fire. So we're whatever partying, blackout drunk. I swear to God, I got 3 blowjobs of 3 different girls in one night. I didn't come on any of them because I was blackout drunk, so I couldn't even do it if I wanted to. I don't know what happened.
Wait.
My life peaked that night. But listen, bear in mind, I'm 13 years of age. I'm a child, yeah? These are
Well,
nearly...
let's not emphasize that for YouTube. Because,
I'm a child and they touched me.
This is for the page. This is for the page.
But I genuinely, like, it was the mad. I remember going in there, being like, I can't believe they even let me in because they just kicked my friends away. So I've gone in there, I'm back in shots, vodka, whatever, like a G6. Gone into one room, blowjob, 16-year-old girl. Multi-millionaire. I am.
So wait, you just walk in there and there's a girl in the room. And blowjob?
No, like
this is the blowjob.
I knew one of them, so I'm chatting to her, whatever. I don't know what. I can't remember the night. I just remember seeing 3 girls on their fucking knees.
At the same time?
No, separately.
So one and then one.
One and then so I'd go into a room. One, I'm like literally falling over. Then someone would be like, "Get out of the bathroom," and then we'd leave. And then I'd go into like another room, like a little airing cupboard or whatever. Same thing again.
But, so are you with these 3 girls the whole time?
No. I'm just rolling around a party and then I just get chatting to one and I'd be like, hey, what's going on? You got tits? That's good. No, whatever a 13-year-old says.
Yeah.
Like, do you want to see my fucking Pokemon? Or I don't know what I was saying. And
Wow.
Free and never came once. So it's not that impressive, but it was I remember I woke up next day and I was like, oh, my life is about to be sick. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm like,
wrong you
I know. I'm like, bro, if this is me when I'm 13 on New Year's Eve,
when I'm 18.
Imagine when I'm 18. I'm gonna be like Hugh Hefner. And then cut to me at 18. I'm just like getting sick in a bush with no women around. Like,
you peaked.
I peaked massively.
I remember the first time I got head off 2 women at once, and I remember I was like, "Oh, I peaked too early."
That's insane.
I was like 19. Was I 18?
That's insane.
Might have been 18. I was 18, 19. Yeah, and it was this girl I was dating, and then her friend. But that was like a longer story. But like I remember I was like, "Oh yeah, this is amazing." And since then I'm like, that's to have that was insane.
I remember waking up on New Year's Day that year.
By the way, okay, yeah, go on.
No, I just remember waking up the next day and just being like, that was insane.
Yeah,
like that is insane.
You're like, I can't wait to tell people,
and I can't wait to go to more house parties
and do more of this.
And I never went to another rich person's house
party. No, with me,
I
was like something like that. I would have been like, I can't get to my boy's house.
Oh, I bragged, obviously. Yeah. And by the way, again, I'm 13. These are 16-year-old girls.
Yeah, that is the coolest. So you should be crowned king of the school.
I should. I didn't even go to school with these people. I knew them through the area.
But I'm saying at your school, word should have traveled, and they go. Are you the guy who got head off 3 girls? Yeah. In the same night, at the same party, they were all fit and they were 3 years older than you.
And they were all millionaires and you're a bum, brokey. You are so poor, it's disgusting.
You should have been crowned.
I know, but I'm a humble guy. I didn't brag about it too much. I did, no.
Yeah. You told everyone.
I told everyone.
Yeah.
No, but I remember like that, because for that to happen at that age, and like I'm not, I definitely had done stuff before, but it was like, I wasn't like, experience, you know what I mean? Like that was a big thing to even just get a blowjob off a girl. So if they get 3 in one night, like an hour. And I remember on the third one of the girls is banging on the door. She's like, I can't believe it. And I was like, I got schooled.
I had that once. Wait, as in she was pissed because she'd already blown you or some shit?
Yeah.
Dude, I had that once. I had a girl that was giving me head, and I remember this other girl was like, because I think I'd met her that night. We were meant to do some stuff, and then I wasn't really feeling it, and then I ended up doing some stuff with another girl. And I remember at one point, that was when I was getting my first blowjob. Dude, we know we're sharing too much stuff. We should save this because we're like an hour and a half deep.
Yeah, okay, we'll save this. But yeah, I my life has only got worse since.
Oh yeah, same. It's been a slow downward decline,
steady decline.
But hopefully the pod,
Nah.
Probably. Yeah, probably not. Probably not. No point.
It's not going to top it.
We're never going to end up starting a page.
No, well, don't say that. Come on, man. I'm relying on this. This is all I have.
You think I'm not? This is not all you have. You've got a fucking dog walking job.
Yeah, but
you're bringing in grands. I'm on universal credit.
I'll kill myself if I don't make it with comedy.
Yeah, so, that's true.
I don't know. Maybe tune in and find out.
Yeah,
sign up to the page and see.
To stop it happening.
Yeah.
Not a guilty thing. But
if you like this even 1%, sign up to a Patreon because
we don't have a Patreon yet.
Yeah, but I'm saying by the time we put this out, we might.
No, we won't.
No, okay.
You're not gonna have a Patreon after.
Well, okay.
That's so money.
If you see this and you like it, comment saying we want the page.
Okay, yeah. If you've watched, because no one's gonna watch.
No one's gonna watch this.
So if someone by some miracle has watched this far,
Mum.
did you like that bit? Ashley's about him getting 3 blowjobs in one night.
I told her when I got.
If so, she's like, high five you. She's like, that's bloody great, Ashley.
Dog.
If someone watching this,
I don't know why we're doing this.
I don't fucking know. Just if you want us to do, if you think this is worth a Patreon, comment. Page.
No one's gonna see this. Literally, you might as well just say slurs at this point because no one's gonna watch this far.
That's true. You got an eyelash that is really bugging me.
Are you gonna do it?
I'm not gonna do it, but
tell me where it is.
It's on this eye.
This eye.
And then it's just hanging off. It's like it's right at the end. Yeah, you got it. That was bugging me.
Go on.
Make a wish so that we can get a page with money. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Now it's foolproof.
Yeah.
All right. Fuck it. This was
an hour and a half we've gone. Yeah.
Dude. Yeah.
Done?
And we could have kept going, but I don't want to.
Oh yeah, we were rolling now.
Yeah.
All right. Are we done? Yeah.
Yeah, we're done. That's good. Peace.